Hey guys, it's Eshani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I have my July faves and flops. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about eyeshadow palettes. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that for the past few months I cannot put down. First off, the Jouer Skinny Dip eyeshadow palette. Can we just take a moment for this beauty? I am obsessed with this. This is a palette of 6 very shimmery, foily shadows. The texture on these is unreal. It is so smooth, buttery, but the amount of shimmer is insane. Honestly, I don't think I've heard a single negative review about this palette because it really is that good. Such an amazing palette from Jouer. Another palette I really love, I did a full review video on it, is the Urban Decay Naked Heat. This is a palette I was a little bit iffy about, to be perfectly honest. When I first purchased it, I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to love it or reach for it, but because of the amount of matte shadows you get in here, and because I really have been loving warm toned eyeshadow looks lately, you do get some gorgeous pops of like metallic copper in here, but for the most part you're getting a lot of really nice basic matte colors, and I've come out with some really beautiful warm toned smoky eye looks using this palette. If you guys are interested in more information, like I said, I do have a full review video. I'll link it below for you. The last eyeshadow palette is a little small one. It's a little quint of 5 shadows. This is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This palette has gotten so much use from me. I did not expect to use this palette as much as I have, especially given that I'm so obsessed with my Viseart Neutral Matte palette. And don't get me wrong, I still reach for that palette all the time. It is one of my daily go-to palettes, but this palette has some gorgeous warm tone matte shades. You can totally smoke it out if you use either one of these shades all over your lid, but if you just stick to like these colors right here, it's so wearable. These shadows blend beautifully. They're super creamy. They do kick up a lot of powder, but they blend amazingly on the eyes. In terms of lip products, there are 2 different lip products I've been loving. I am going to do a little bit of self-promotion here because Rani Cosmetics, which is my own makeup line, just launched our liquid lipsticks. These are the Sparked Dazzling liquid lipsticks, and these 2 shades in particular, which are Chai and Rose, are 2 of my faves. If you guys want all of the information on this new line of liquid lipstick that we launched, I'll put my announcement video down below. I did lip swatches. I showed you guys them in combination with our original lipsticks, but I just wanted to quickly show you guys some swatches. These aren't dried yet, so they do look glossy, but these do dry down matte. But this shade is Chai, this one is Rose. They are both stunning. The wear on these is unreal. These are just so beautiful, and I worked really hard on these. And for everybody that's already ordered these and is loving these, thank you guys so much for your support and for your feedback. I really appreciate it, especially moving forward with future Rani launches. I really do want your guys' feedback, and I'm totally taking all of your suggestions into consideration for our future launches. Going along with those liquid lipsticks, I've also been loving these 2 lip pencils. These are both the Milani Color Statement lip pencils. I'm just swatching the 2 colors here because I've been using these 2 particularly in combination with those 2 liquid lips I just showed you. The shades we have are Fuchsia and Cocoa, and here we have Fuchsia and Cocoa, and you can see they coordinate so perfectly with those liquid lipsticks. Although my liquid lipsticks do not bleed, they don't particularly need a lip liner, I sometimes do like using a lip pencil just to get a really crisp edge, and these Milani ones are super smooth, super long wearing. They almost feel like a melted down lipstick, but they're not too creamy. They do help any other lip product that does tend to feather. These will help them. I wanted to talk about a couple of brushes. Now, I don't talk about brush favorites all that often, but these are 4 Wayne Goss brushes that I think I purchased about 2 months ago, and I have been using these nonstop. You will be able to tell because of how dirty these brushes are. But first off, I wanted to talk about the Wayne Goss airbrush. It's got this really nice taper to it, you can see, and it's kind of flat and it's not super dense. I actually use this to apply powder right underneath my eyes. I use it with my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, and it is absolutely perfect because it gets on that inner part so easily because it does come to that point. It doesn't pick up too much powder if I want just a light dusting, but it's really easy to just pack on the powder if I'm trying to go for like a baking. This brush is insanely soft. I mean, all of Wayne Goss's brushes are very soft, but this brush, I mean, when I just put my fingers through it like this, I literally can't even feel anything. I will not be without this brush. Then there are 3 eye brushes that I actually picked up from his new eye brush set. I picked up the whole set of, I believe, 5 brushes. These are the 3 that I absolutely love. I'm actually seriously considering getting backups of all of these brushes. The first one is the Wayne Goss number 18 brush. This is similar to the MAC, I believe it's the 217 brush. It's the eye brush that is fluffy, but it's kind of pinched in at the ferrule here, and it has just a really nice amount of fluff to it to really help deposit color in the crease, but then you can very easily blend it out as well. The other brush is the number 20 brush. Now this is an interesting brush because it's not necessarily a pencil brush. It is still like a fluffy brush. I actually love using this as lower lash shadow. Sometimes I feel like pencil brushes are just a little bit too precise, and sometimes they leave a really harsh line if you're trying to do like a smoky lower lash line. And this brush is just so perfect at blending out the shadow on your lower lash line. And then the final Wayne Goss brush is the number 16 brush. Now this is another crease brush. It's definitely a bigger, fluffier crease brush that does come to a point. I use this brush with no shadow on it. Now it does look a little dirty because I use it as a blending brush. If I put on some crease shadow and I'm having a little bit of an issue really blending it well, I will go in with the number 16 brush, bare, with absolutely no shadow on it, and just really get that into the crease. Because of the point, it's really easy to get it perfectly in the crease and just blend it. And because it's so big, it really just diffuses your eyeshadow so quickly and effortlessly. My next favorite is something a little bit random, but it's something that I actually got when I was in Vegas a couple weeks back, and I've been using it nonstop. This is the Farmacy Honey Savior All-in-One Skin Repair Salve. This is a skin salve, just like Vaseline. But first off, this stuff smells so good. It smells like genuine, real honey. It's not an artificial honey scent. It is pretty strong. So if you are allergic to honey or allergic to bees, you definitely do not want to put this on your skin. Farmacy is known for being a very natural brand, but this does have actual honey in it. My upper arms have developed a little bit of like eczema on them. At least I think it's eczema because it's really dry, and it's making my skin look blotchy and like very discolored. And I just take a little bit, just like a pea-sized amount, and I just rub it into my upper arms after I get out of the shower and my skin is slightly moist, just to help this product really sink in. But from the couple weeks that I've used this, I have noticed a drastic difference in my upper arms. I mean, that eczema is totally gone. The hyperpigmentation blotchiness that I had is really fading very quickly, and I really do attribute it to this. Okay guys, we need to talk about this. This is a blanket. It's from the brand Barefoot Dreams. If you guys haven't heard of Barefoot Dreams, I heard about them through Makeup by Tiffany D here on YouTube. She talks about Barefoot Dreams in so many of her videos. She talks about their cardigans, their blankets, basically everything they do. And what they are best known for is their material. It is the softest, most plush, cushy material ever, and I cannot get enough of this blanket. If you take care of this, it will maintain its softness and its plushiness and its cushioniness, and it is a expensive blanket. I'll be perfectly honest. It's way more than I ever thought I would ever spend on a blanket. But I wanted to mention it this month because currently Nordstrom is having their anniversary sale, and this blanket is on sale in this color combo, which is kind of like the camel and black color combo, and then the other side is like reversed. I think that's really cute. They also have it in, I believe, like a beige and cream combo if you're looking for something a little bit less loud, but in my opinion, the louder the better. Okay, so those are all of my favorites of the month. Now I did have two flops that I wanted to talk about. These are two products that are both high-end products, and I was really excited about both of them. First off, I wanted to talk about this mascara. This is the Guerlain Cils de Enfer mascara. This is what it looks like. It comes in the most beautiful, sleek golden tube. It is etched with the Guerlain logo here. And then this is what the brush looks like. I really do like these types of like natural bristle brushes. And to be perfectly honest, I really do love this mascara. It gives my lashes really nice volume. It doesn't flake or smudge. However, there is one thing about this mascara that I dislike so much that will prevent me from ever repurchasing, and that is the scent. I don't know why luxury brands feel the need to scent their makeup. It's this florally perfume scent. It's so strong. It literally smells like Guerlain just sprayed perfume just in this tube. I'm not particularly sensitive to scents, but because this is going on my eyes, or like very, very close to my eyes, there's something about the perfume, floral, strongness of the scent right next to my eyeball. It's not a very pleasant experience. And then the final flop I wanted to talk about. This is the GlamGlow Glowsetter Makeup Setting Spray. All right, I have a mouthful to talk about with this. First and foremost, I love the packaging. The scent of this is kind of like a shampoo vanilla. I mean, I don't hate it, but it is really strong, so just keep that in mind. The actual spray nozzle on this sprays out such a fine mist that you literally cannot feel it spraying on your face. I could just go in and spray like 10, 20 sprays of this stuff, and I can't feel it actually going onto my skin. This is a glow setter, so it's supposed to make your makeup look glowy. I don't feel like this sets it. I don't think it helps it last longer. I don't think it makes it look glowy. I can't feel it going on my skin. I can smell it when I spray it, but I can't feel or see or experience anything. So there we have it. Those are all of my makeup faves and flops for the month of July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In case you guys didn't know yet, I did start my own makeup line called Rani Cosmetics. We have 6 lipsticks and 6 liquid lipsticks, which you can shop through that link up there. I will also go ahead and put a subscribe link to my channel right down there for you. But that is everything. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video on Thursday. I'll see you then. Bye.